Good evening, everybody. This is Vivian, and tonight is Friday. Woo, we made it to the weekend. Yeah. All right. We're still reviewing the book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage, and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. And last night we talked about being courageous enough to be yourself. And if not now, when? Indicating, stop putting things off. If you want to go see somebody, go see them. If you want to give somebody flowers, give them flowers while they're alive to smell them. If you want to tell somebody you love them, tell them now, because, you don't want to wait until something bad happens before you're actually putting yourself out there and then doing the things you need to do to make your life better. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about empowering others. And let's get to that. All right. Empower others to shine more brightly. Be kind, especially when it's most difficult. Believe in humanity. Show compassion and demonstrate empathy. Forgive others. Doing these things won't always be easy, but in practicing these acts of humility, you awaken the possibility for others to do the same. Now, this, when I first read that topic, it instantly reminded me of a chapter in the book, The Science of Getting Rich, when I attended that seminar about a week ago. And it just ties right in with what they were talking about in that chapter. Now, the Science of Getting Rich seminar was based on two books. It was based on The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace, and it's also based on Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And when I went to the seminar, the chapter was The Impression of Increase. In this chapter, Mr. Waddles is saying, he really emphasizes that in whatever you do, you must leave everybody you come in contact with the impression of increase. So what does it mean by that? So we as human beings, we look for more. It's just the natural order of things. We're not satisfied where we are. Not that this is a bad thing. Dissatisfaction can be a good thing, and it can be a bad thing depending on how you apply it. So the book says, because of this, we're attracted to someone who can provide that increase, because we're always looking for increase. Now, does this mean we're looking for somebody to give us money? No. It applies to all areas of life. For instance, we want more love. We want more food. We want better housing. We want more money. We want more clothes. We want more beauty. We want just pretty much more life. So it's in our DNA. We as human beings, we're an evolved species. And in order to evolve, you have to get more. There has to be more of what you have. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with desiring to have more than what you have. Because if we didn't, basically we would shrivel up and die. Because our DNA is wired to want more. So Bob also has this course called 6 Minutes to Success. And it talks about this topic in detail, about all the laws of living, basically. And this particular topic is talked about in several of the laws of life, right? The law of abundance, the law of increase, and all that kind of stuff. Now, as Cindy says in The Year of Positive Thinking, doing these things won't always be easy, But in practicing these acts of humility, you awaken the possibility for others to do the same. So when you leave someone with a feeling that they're getting more value than, say, the money you're taking from them, or you giving more than taking, then that leaves them with a sense of increase. Now, showing compassion, empathy, and forgiveness to people, just as you would show compassion, empathy, and forgiveness to yourself, is a wonderful thing to practice. And of course, it won't hurt. You'll start feeling better about yourself. You'll start feeling better about people, all of that. So, and then if you think about it, you always want to attract good people to you, right? So if you're being good to people, good people will come to you. It's just like the law of attraction, right? So the science of getting rich also talks about giving people the feeling of increase when you sell something to them. Like if you had a business and somebody came into your store, it doesn't matter how big or how small the transaction is. Even, and the book says, even if it's only selling a stick of candy to a little child, put into this action the thought of increase and make sure that the customer is impressed with the thought. So make sure that they're feeling good about whatever it is that you're selling to them, that this value is even more than the money that they gave you to buy it. So all of us have heard the golden rule, right? But did you know there was actually a guy whose name was Golden Rule Jones? And he said, what I want for myself, I want for everyone. Now, you may think of this as do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Same concept. Because if you want something for yourself, you want it for someone else. Now, this doesn't just apply to your loved ones and the people you like. This has to apply to everyone. Now, that's going to be the hard part, is to apply this feeling of increase, encouragement, all of that empowerment to everyone you meet versus just the people you like. So if somebody you didn't like, and I think it would turn someone around, really, if every time they saw you, you were friendly, you were empowering, you had compassion, you had empathy for whatever issue they had going on. And sometimes when people are upset or mean or whatever, it's because they got some kind of pain going on in their life. If you recognize that and have empathy for them, I think, and as we would hope, that would turn that person around to being not the mean, nasty person that they might be now, but the nice, empathetic person that you are, rubs off on them, and then they're a nicer person. I think I told you the story about when I first came to Florida, and I first went to my office when I was working in South Florida. There are like a huge cultural mix. And so you have to keep that in mind as well, because different cultures have different way of doing things. But the way the office was set up, you come into this outer office where you have to come in with your security card, and you come in there, and then you go into the inner office. And in the inner office, there's several desks and all this kind of stuff. So there was a secretary sitting there right inside the door. And beautiful girl, young, all that. And she's every morning I would come in and say good morning. She wouldn't say a word. She'd look at me, but she wouldn't say a word. Well, I says, well, maybe she didn't hear me. Because, you know, I'm a Southern girl. I say hi. You know, I don't have to know you to say hi. And that's just our culture in the South. But so I came in and I would come in every morning and say hi. She wouldn't say a word. It took a while before I guess she said, this woman is not going to stop speaking to me. So I might as well speak back. And it shocked me whenever she did actually say hi, because I came in one morning and I said, good morning. And I just kept walking because I just figured she wasn't going to say it back. And then she says, good morning. I thought I was going to trip over myself walking down the hallway because she actually responded. But that's the power of continuing to be kind to someone, regardless of whether or not they're kind to you. That empowers them to be kind. So that's the message of this lesson, this part of the book, is to empower others to take on the persona of being kind, being empathetic, being whatever, and that empowers them to do that. You don't have to force it on them. You just, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, being nice to them, and eventually they're going to give in. They're going to say, you know what, this woman is smiling all the time. She's keep on saying hi as if, you know, I know her or something, but I'm just going to go ahead and say hi anyway. And then after that, even sometimes when I say I had something on my mind, she would say good morning. And so it became this thing for us to just say good morning to each other. We didn't work in the same area. You know, I just passed by her desk every morning, but it was just a matter of to keep consistently being nice and just empowering her to also do the same. So don't ever stop shining your light and empowering others to do the same. Although the world, you know, it's not perfect, but we can all strive a little bit harder to have a little bit of perfection in our relationships and interactions with other people. So don't forget to always leave them with the impression of increase and empowerment. All right. So I hope you got something out of this message. And if you did, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you tomorrow at 7. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching again. Please like and subscribe. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.